Alright, here we go. It's going to take a moment. We're just going to make sure everything's working just exactly right. Looks like everything's working just exactly right. How we all doing here? We got Evan in the house, Chloroform, Gib, Birdman, little clickety clicks, Anthony, Asif, doing good, boy. Downhill, what's going on? Toe cutters in the house, style, yeah. Welcome everyone, welcome. Doing standard mode. We'll just see how long this ranked action takes. Hopefully we can get through it relatively quickly. 2 more levels, 6 wins, so I don't know. We'll have to see. Do gotta work this afternoon, so. Ridge Soigan, what's going on? Let's see, what do we got going on? We'll just jump right into it. Oh. How's the action out there? Anyone been playing ranked this morning or this afternoon, depending on your locale? Almost Famous. I haven't seen that one in quite a long time. Hoping we can rip through this relatively quickly. We'll see how the Blues are cooperating today. Castile, what's going on? Not bothering this season. Yeah, Arena's kind of a different. It's a different beast altogether. I just like to go out there and try and get into like close quarter brawls, you know. But ranked, we gotta actually win the game to progress, and winning the game kind of depends on the willingness of the Blues. Frosted Flakes in the house. What up? Rough Seas. Uh-oh. Got all your tier 5s? Nice. Yeah, we'll be riding them solo. What's up, Adam? We've come this far. Might as well keep it rolling, right? I was thinking yesterday, you know, like a lot of the ranks, you kind of get the shit show at the bottom, tiers, and then as you get further up, it's like people that have actually managed to get some wins. But I think in these short seasons, everyone's in the same lobby the whole time, so that's probably not as applicable. Burnama, thanks for subbing. Welcome to the channel. Took a long time, but you got through it. Nice. We'll see how the queues are. I don't know. It's probably might take a little longer on the weekend. Yesterday we were getting probably about 2 minutes on average. But we're going to have more people playing. And the more people queuing up in destroyers, the longer the queue time, unfortunately. Doing good. Just trying to get over this cold here. So we'll see how the action is. It's always possible that it'll be so rough that we'll just give up, you know. I think we got the insignia hitting rank 3, which is the main rare currency. There's some V-Bucks at the end, but, you know. Whether we get our Missouri in 3 years or 4 years. It doesn't really matter too much to me. So those aren't quite as enticing. Alright, Trident. I think Trident was the one we had the most trouble with. Got Z-35, that's kind of the one destroyer we've been having a little bit of trouble with as well. Talene, we got the radar. And then some battleships. Pair of Scharnhorst, we'll see if they know what they're doing. Hopefully. I think even sending maybe the pair of Scharnhorst over here wouldn't be a bad idea. We haven't really... Every game on Trident, you know, we've been going to B because we want to control the two cap side, but I don't think we've ever had any teammates go towards the weak side and try and grab that for free. It's strong play. It's worth hundreds of points by the end of the game. Excuse me. Got enough steel for Misery in approximately 2037? Yeah, exactly. In a year now, we'll get it. You've been having varying results. Yeah, we've been sticking with this one just because it's got the best smoke sonar at the tier, which, you know, we ended up killing a handful of destroyers yesterday with that, so it does pay off. So we got two options here for zoning. We can torp into this gap here. We are getting here pretty quickly, so it might not be a bad play. Not getting a lot of reach in there, though. Probably hold the torps. Oh, look at those broadsides, boys. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, boy. Yeesh. Atlanta's looking like he's in rough shape. I need help! We'll see what we can get going here. We're gonna have a hard time spotting the destroyer, but... if he continues on his previous path, we would clip him. Excuse me. I'm tempted to put the sonar on here just in case we got torps coming in. Man, that Leon's coming in hot. Alright, so they are grabbing A. So that kind of, it's two consequences. It divides these forces, so if we kind of rush them, should be able to take them out quickly, and then hopefully flip C. But they will get the early cap advantage. Why are you flushed out of there? Holy God. Alright. So, looks like destroyer might be over here. We gotta be careful. Alright. I need to learn what the unstoppable activation rate is on here, because that's a pretty big clue. Alright, so we got two plays. We can either counter this destroyer, which is probably more important, or we can rush onto C and hopefully counter him. We do got... they're pushing into C aggressively. Alright, well. We better track down this guy here. Yeah, you need a lot of things. Maybe I should have torped the Nagato. Well, he's backing up, so. Alright. Let's see what we can get done here. Looks like he's sitting in the smoke. There you go. Torpedo? Yes. There we go. So he's going to be looking to get the dying shot off. We don't want to eat these torps here. Alright, beautiful. Go ahead and disengage. Should get the cap, should get the win, hopefully. Sharnor's being a little aggressive, but as long as one of them stays alive, I think we'll be okay. What's up, Iowa Peacemaker? Sounds off? Yeah. We're on the later stages of getting over this cold, but it is what it is. Got enough. Alright, so he's gonna eat those torps. That should be the end of them. Boom, boom. We got the fire. Alright, so they're gonna have one battleship. We'll have a cruiser and another battleship. That's why it's important for the Scharnhorst to not get wrecked. I can probably nuke the hood. And it's 3v1. Here we go. 15,000. We might even be able to suicide strike them. Pretty good opener, though. I do like the aggressive Scharnhorst play. Yeah, one down, 5 to go. Atlanta did a good job staying alive, because it looked early like he was kind of getting spanked. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, that wasn't too bad, huh? Yeah, we had some more experienced players on there. What do we got? Well, mid-50s, not too bad. Carlos coming in hot. Great duel. Z39 is a speed boost, but to fire all guns, they have to be fully broadside. Yeah. A few people have been asking about the Z39, why we're not using that one. I think he has a really good point there. The firing angles... Where is this thing? Firing angle's not quite as generous. I think the torps might be a little bit more. But no, they got 90-second reload either way. 8.5. Might be a little bit better in the range. But yeah, the, let's see. Yeah, to get the guns, you basically have to be fully broadside. They're not, the firing angles aren't great on the one we're running, but I think it's just a little bit better. But yeah, we do have the extra consumable slot here, speed boost. 5-kilometer range on that one. 5 km range on this one. So the sonar, which is the consumable we're mainly interested in, kind of equal either way. Jayski, what's going on? Tiger Wolf? Good to see everyone. Thanks again, Carlos. Appreciate it. Watching your mobile data. The old Wi-Fi down. Yeah, you don't want to run over on the mobile data. That's kind of the the main part of the cell phone scam. They got two parts. They keep wanting you to upgrade your phone every year or so, every other year, which, you know, you get a payment plan, so it doesn't seem like you're really spending much, but it's like 40 bucks a month for 2-3 years, whatever it is. It's a lot of cash. And then, you know, the mobile data thing. You go over that, all of a sudden they start chewing you to bits. Notification jingle super loud. Trying to turn it down a notch. Yeah, sometimes I have to... It's when we play with Division mates, because it's on the desktop audio. Blackout, what's going on? How am I liking the new rank format? I think it's pretty good. The ranks that I really don't want to do are the super long ones. Which I think the season me and Chili Blink might have been a super long one, but that's just, it's too much. These shorter ones, not as bad. Hey, Per Storm. Schmidt happens, what's going on? Buck? Doing pretty good. 20 euros a month for unlimited, yeah. Yeah, the unlimited's kind of the way to go now. I don't know, I don't really use my cell phone too much. For a lot of you guys like watching me on the cell phone, so that's how you get the big time data going. Unlimited 5G for 99 euro a month. The old 5G experience. Alright, what do we got now? We got Miyoko, Akatsuki. Gunai's per side. A couple North Carolinas. This looks pretty decent. We'll see what the Zara can do. I feel like the Zara is more effective when there's a lot of cruisers, but maybe I'm remembering it wrong. Pay for 4 phones, 130 a month. Code for the flags. Yeah, I try and do my best. I don't get to all of them, but excuse me. Anytime I see a flag on their socials, I try and put it on my community tab so you guys can keep on top of those. It's kind of strange because when the game came out, the flags were really rare. Yet it was kind of a scam, to be honest. Well, I don't know if it was a scam, but they were extremely expensive. You would buy the premium ship for like 50, 60 bucks, whatever it is, and then you'd have to pay a bunch more if you wanted the special edition flag. So the flags from the early premiums are some of the rarest in the game. And I know our boy Dragos has a really rare one too. I think it was the first super long ranked season. But you see, some of those old-time flags you see very rarely. Which I think is kind of a mistake on their part. I'm glad they're making them more accessible. It just kind of lets everyone have more customization options, which is kind of cool. What's up, Eliza? How you doing? 71 crates to get the Massa B. Sheesh. Well, at least you got it. Oh, fuck. Yeah, they went and got A. Interesting. OG, thanks for subbing. I'm tempted to torp right in this gap here, but we might need these defensively. Come on, man. What the fuck? 20% of our team can't be bothered to pick up their controls. Alright, not seeing good target selection. We're not seeing good participation. We got some problems. these guns over here. We got something. Oh shit. Where's the speed boost when we need it? Oof. Something right on the side of the island here. Fuck. This is not looking good. Alright. What do they got? Akatsuki, right? If we can catch that Akatsuki in the smoke zone, I think we can turn this around. This is just dog shit. This should be an automatic ban for the rest of the rank season. If they can detect if it's like mechanical problems, then maybe give him one strike. I think he's going around the back trying to flip that one. No, here he is over here. He's going for the AFK. Maybe this guy will serve a purpose after all. So we could flip A. I think that might be better. Or we can try and kill the destroyer. That's a tough call either way. Hopefully these guys don't get wrecked. I think we'll try and get the destroyer because right now the point distribution is even in the background. And both sides are kind of standoffish, but we are down a ship. So we need to get rid of their destroyer. Kill him, flip A, profit. Yeah, he's going right for this guy. Alright. Oh, now he picked up his controllers. So we just gotta hope our team can hold on until we can get back there. What's up, Michael? Man, this guy's getting way out of position. Might have been better to flip A. I didn't think he was going to be this crazy. Because this destroyer is not, he's not doing what they need him to do. Here we go. Let's close the gap just a little bit more. Once we get him about that 4-kilometer range, he can't really disengage by the time we can kill him. I like that camo. Yeah, he might get us. It's a good torp strike, expecting the backup. Yeah, I think we're dead. That's unfortunate. Fuck. That was actually either he really whiffed the torp or that was a really good torp. Yeah, I got 41 seconds to get him. Because normally what they're going to do, why you'll see me slam on the brakes and back up like that is they almost always will aim on the indicator. And the indicator when they're launching should suggest that I'm going forward. Alright, this is going to be a hard match. Especially if we don't sonar him before he gets out of here. Shh. Alright. Let's see how these guys are doing. No, they're getting their shit kicked in. Alright. So really, this guy's got the health for our team. Fuck. I don't think we're gonna get this one. The guy was on A for a while, so we stopped their accrual. It looked like probably 30, 40 points, but they got more HP. They got... This guy going broadside is probably a loss. We need him to stay alive. Yeah, it's going to be real tough. What's up, Victor? Just tuned in, smack the like button. Like button, appreciate that. Yeah, we got 100 peeps watching. We only got 37 likes. If you guys wouldn't mind helping out the channel, slapping the like button. Oh no. Fuck. I don't know how he got that far out of position, but he's got a lot of HP on a cruiser. Oh, yes. That's a really hard call. That Akatsuki got so fucking far out of position. That took us out of the game. If his last dying breath he kills the Miyoko, then I think we might be able to win the game. If not, no chance. Is he turning in? Yep, he's turning in. Alright, that's the end of the game. They won. Oh. Are you coming in or not? I can't tell what the fuck you want to do. Alright, he's 5 kilometers is our detection. We gotta leave. It's really unfortunate. He might have got stuck on the island, but we can't risk that. Yep, there he is. Shit. I think we're in his sonar range. Should be the end of it. Good God, dude. So we're going to lose 100 when he goes down. Yeah, there's nothing we can do. Straight up nothing we can do. That's too bad. You got 5 seconds to dev strike him or we lose the game, buddy. Nice fucking shot! Alright, now... Are they on B? Yes. We're down 60. I think we need to nuke. That gives us a chance. It's not a great chance, but... We need to basically get on B and then hit one of these guys for a kill. It's gonna be tough. That was a nice shot, though. We'll give him that. Shit. He will spot us. Does he kill us is the question. Probably. It's going to be very hard to hit him, too, with the torps when he knows where we are. So we got about a 0% chance at this one. Fuck. Close. What do you guys think? Did pursuing the Akatsuki cost us the game or not? That's the question. Luckily, we didn't lose the star, but not what we needed. It was a good shot, yeah. That was... If he doesn't hit that, the chances are 0%. If he does hit it, unfortunately, the Gneisenau was just a smidge closer. I probably should have come in at a further angle to try and spot him first. So that was my fatal error was that. I think my bigger error was going for the Akatsuki. But if I don't go for him and he's torping those guys for the whole game, I don't know. I think if I got A, we probably would have won that game. But I should have known Japanese destroyer player going to be way in the back doing nothing. So I think that loss is on me. But I don't know. I didn't expect anyone. Let me put it this way: the correct play for that guy to make is not to go all the way to the back row of our spawn and try and torp shit. Excuse me. So that's not the play I was trying to counter. Rank season's a slog, yeah. It's always a slog. Should have killed the red cruiser sooner. I wasn't keeping an eye on him, but he was way the fuck out of there. I don't know what he was doing. Only so much that can be done, yeah. What I wanted him to do was capture A and then either go for B through the route that we went through or kind of take a direct line towards those guys. But he went north like 2 or 3 squares, and he was trying. The problem was that Gneisenau was sitting there and he had a hard on to nuke that guy, right? If that Gneisenau would have actually picked up his controller before 4 minutes into the game, then he wouldn't have taken that ridiculous route and he would have run into us sooner. So, you know, there's nothing we can do about that. But that took too long, basically, in retrospect. 5 minutes to kill that thing, and he hit us with the torp, which was critical. So that was just a disaster. Chase targets, running away from targets. I understand that, but you get what I'm saying, right? It was unreasonable for him to go that far north, so I didn't think I was chasing him that far. And the trade-off is if I leave him alone, he's gonna hit those battleships. Now, knowing what we know now, I think those 200 or 300 points we could have gotten from flipping that cap would have been better. All right, but you have no way to know that guy's that far out of position until you see what unfolds. But yeah, had I get out, let's say I go on the cap, right? He's got 1 or 2 battleships that are actually kind of defending that cap. Well, I can hit those guys with my own torps, which would even out the Akatsuki's potential damage, especially on the AFK Gneisenau, which fuck that guy, he's worthless, you know. So, from hindsight, I would say 100% take that cap, see what we can get done there. But at the time, I'm thinking kill the destroyer. That'll protect the battleships, and then we can flip on, you know, hopefully get A after like a 1 or 2 minute pursuit as opposed to a 5 or 6 minute pursuit. But those are, you know, those are the interesting decision points that actually make this game worth playing, you know. Call of Duty, it's just run towards the closest guy and shoot him. There's not a lot of strategy. Too much AFK, yeah. Like I said, I mean, I understand that sometimes things happen. There should be like a 1 or 2 strike thing, but if you're not playing the game, if you say you're ready and then you're not ready, that's on you. That's not on anyone else. I think he's gonna stick right by this island. He's gonna be right on the edge of our range there. I should have maybe pulled forward just a smidge more. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got all the ships accounted for. Like yesterday, they get their cap before we do, which is kind of an advantage. I think he's just going to be right out of the range. Incorrect to shoot him. Correct to shoot this guy. Number 1, he's low. Number 2, he can wreck the destroyers. Let's see if we got the legs. I think it's going to be just short. Look! Good read, not the right distance. What do they got? Z39. We got. You guys remind me in between the games to check this activation rate on the Unstoppable. That's valuable information that I'm not able to interpret because I don't know what it's doing. Nice shot. That's unfortunate. Tempted to get on A, but we don't know where that cruiser is, and I think the destroyer is actively hunting this thing. That'll probably... We should get at least one hit on him, if not a kill. If he turns hard to his left, then he's dead. It's gonna hurt. No. Alright. Stuck flood. I need this guy to pay attention here, because once again, equal sonars. I think we got the better gun setup, but he might have support from this cruiser back here. Yeah, it's gonna be a problem. Nice. Alright. Oops. Got AP in the barrels. What do we got AP for, guys? Oh, shit. Because they got the support, we need to be ready to disengage here. Come on. There we go. Zara not paying attention. That's lucky. Got a little bit of an HP problem. I think Zara goes down, we win though. Once again, these destroyers so far from the action, it's, you know, not necessarily a great play to be sucked all the way over there. Weimar's dead. Gneisenau... Fuck, man. You gotta kill this thing. Why are you fucking torping? Jesus. Well, that's... probably a loss. Can we kill the Tsar is the question. Son of a bitch, man. Put AP. We gotta hope that he comes around broadside, close range. My God. Put the fucking torpedoes away. Seven and a half. Yeah, we better... Well, we're gonna have to just risk it all here if we can kill him. He should be able to kill us, but... Long reload. Yeah. We saw how fucking bad this AP was yesterday. Jesus, man. They were playing. The teammates were better than expected yesterday. So far, we're not. If this is gonna happen, then we're turning ranked off. I'll just tell you that. I don't have the time to waste your guys' time with this. Oops. Well, we're gonna have to kill the guys now. Do we have enough HP for the strike? I think we do. Maxed out bay, 7.5. Okay. Well, that's valuable information, because then we get a precise reading on their location. If he's going around this way, we'll take a throw on their part. So we got plenty of time here. If we stop their accrual points, we'll get 12 points per second once we flip the cap. He has to kill me and I have to kill him, unless he gives us the cap for free. Should be able to spot those. The plane being out there, he should be able to dodge. Let's see, 5.5 minutes. Got a couple smokes. So that changes the equation. Yeah. It's acceptable. We're gonna have to be careful in the next run. I don't know. I was hoping for a fire there. We're getting decent damage, but that makes the suicide strike a little bit harder. Let's see what our range is here. He might come out this way. We got to be cognizant of that. Looks like he's going that way. He's off the cap. This is gonna be tough. So now I might have to consider defending A. This is going to be hard. Come on. We're tied on points, but we'll be up on points. We just kind of do the old reset game while our score increases. It's going to be hard, though, because once he gets to that cap... Well, we'll be tied right now, right? So we got the win. That was a nice shot. He waited to see when he got detected. Dang near hit us. Should be the dub right there. Man, that was a tough one. He played pretty well there. I thought it was challenging. Yeah, because now he's got A, but we're going to both be increasing at the same rate. He might theoretically be able to come back and challenge B as the only long shot, but I think by then we'll have the 1,000 points. Difficult. Man, it's that Gneisenau trying to torp the fucking Zara, though. That was disappointing. Unless he fired and missed and then tried to torp after that, but I doubt it, because we just saw no movement on the guy's health. Alright. That's kind of what we got to do. We got to pay attention to the score in domination mode. I don't have a problem with what he did there. I think he probably, if he had time to sit down for a second and analyze it, he probably would have realized he had to kill me. And if I had time to analyze it a little bit better, I probably wouldn't have been as aggressive there as I was. Oh well, good job there. That's a pretty good one. Had to work for that one. Alright, let's see if we can get a like spike after that. Maybe get up to, what are we at, 67? We could probably get close to 100 likes, I bet. Sail off into the sunrise. That's it. Thank you, everyone. That's when all that thinking about the strategy pays off at some point. Flint, Weimar, Mooch, Belfast. Yeah, I'd say probably... I can never remember if Flint has the radar, but... I don't think it does. Belfast, I don't know. Belfast is tough to top in terms of the cruisers. What's up, Dutchman? Tell War Gaming to give me the Warhammer ships. Well, they gave me the means to have them, and then I squandered it on my own personal development. By the way, we gotta be getting close to having the doubloons for the carrier. Or not the doubloons, but the silver. What is it, 18,000 unlock? No radar in the Flint. Yeah, that's kind of the Belfast main advantage there is the pretty good radar. What's up, Mopar? Alright, we just got to keep our fingers. We're going to need a little bit more consistent blue team play here. It's been pretty shoddy to start. I don't know. I played that last game about as well as I could. The second one, you know, I'd probably make the same decisions as I made if I replay it, but let's see. Miyoko and Akatsuki. York and Z35. So it's basically Colorado versus CNOP is the difference in the battleships. Alright, we'll see what yeah, Belfast is squishy, I'll give you that. Say there was a mess up. I'm on film discussing the logically. I think they had to give the doubloons instead of the actual ships just because of licensing or something. Steven, thanks for subbing. Welcome to the channel. Because normally, like, if I get the Z35, for instance, they'll just put it in the port Monday morning, you know? By the time I wake up, it's in there. But those ones, I think, because War Thunder or Hammer, whatever it's called, has some sort of ownership rights. Oh, come on, guys. They have to just give us the doubloons. Yeah, they're all moving forward. That's an improvement over last time, I guess. Telling, yeah. I'm not disagreeing with you guys. A lot of you guys have been recommending that one. I'm just saying, what are the odds we're going to get competent destroyer play if we leave it up to randoms? Not good enough. Like, let's say my destroyer, I'm in a cruiser and the destroyer is playing behind here, which you see very often. Well, we put a couple down that lane. See if we get anything. I don't think we'll hit the Gneiss now, but CNOP's possible. Depends on if he pulls off or not. Alright, let's see what we can do here. The problem is he'll have the torp spotted by the Gneiss now, so... Not likely. Might find the gap. Yep, found the gap. Okay. Marcin, thanks for subbing. Oops, a daisy. Gotta pay attention here. Yeah, we're not. The one problem I have with the ship is the AP is worthless. Like, if we're in a French destroyer, I could shoot AP there what I want to. Not necessarily, but we could. No shots on this thing. Jesus Christ, guys. Alright. This is not fucking good here. I got news for you, dude. What you're doing is gonna cost you the fucking game. Wow. What a fucking numbskull. How many Gute Arbeits do you need, you dumb cunt? Jesus Christ. He's got proxy mod on? Are you kidding me?
Torpedoes off backboard.
1, 2, 3 salvos, alright.
Torpedoes off backboard. Nebelwerfer gestartet.
See if we can survive this or not.
Gegnerischer Zerstörer gesunken.
Gotta get that claw between me and the Miyoko. Oof, that was close.
Nebelwand gelegt.
My God, they're making it difficult today. This is just ridiculous. How are we doing on health over here? Yeah, not too shabby. This guy's getting wrecked. Alright. I still don't think this is looking too hot, but if I can kill this Gneisenau, I can get on A. If you ram your destroyer, take your foot off the gas, you know? He basically just shoves me into a torpedo. Absolutely ridiculous.
Alle Stationen, melde Position eines strategischen Ziels.
Oh my God, now he's gonna block the torpedo on the Gneisenau. Jesus. I've seen some bad teams in my day. This is definitely reaching for the skies.
Torpedos auf Steuerbord.
Yeah, can we get A or not? If he survives that, we're gonna get spotted and killed. That's a guarantee. I think he's going to survive it. Alright, that was a little bit lucky.
Gegnerisches Schlachtschiff gesunken.
Quality teammates, yeah, they've been progressively worse and worse every game. Yeah, like I say, yesterday, maybe we just got really lucky yesterday. Nice shot there, that was good. Good redemption. Once you take that cruiser out, then they can't win the game. Yeah, yesterday, I mean, we had 2 or 3 teams that were, you know, impossible to win with, but for the most part, you know, they were above average ranked teammates. Today, I guess you would call them average, but they're horrible. Fighting the Blues and the Reds, yeah. That's par for the course. Whatever, we got the win here. We just gotta clear the mind and move on, hope for better things next round. I wish he had friendly fire. Yeah, I would have loved to sink that guy. It's such a dick move. Ramming someone is not the problem, okay? I get it. You're not paying attention to what your own teammates are doing. I ram people by accident. You ram people by accident. Everyone does it. The problem is if you accelerate or stay on with your foot on the gas, especially with a destroyer where you're shoving them broadside into a torpedo cell, just take your foot off the gas, let the dude get on with his life, and then resume. It takes 3 seconds to clear a ram like that. You power through it, you lose games. That's just all there is to it. Potatoes are really strong today. You finish a ranked? Not at this rate, man. I mean, we're getting wins, but these are some of the hardest wins we've had to pull off. Well, all we need is 3 more wins, granted. I don't think this next tier is irrevocable, though, so we might get knocked back. But it's been a struggle, buddy. I mean, the last game was one of the hardest carries I've had in a long time, and then this one, whether or not we would have won this, who knows, but we almost got killed by our own battleship, shoving me into torpedoes. This Nimrod over here. So I don't know. It's been rough. Let's see if this is irrevocable. No. Yeah, so you guys are saying 7-5. Looks like you're right. Alright, so keep that in mind. 7-5. If you get 200 likes, can we do countdowns? You never know. I mean, if we can clear this ranked out in the next 3 games, then we'll have more options. Don't lose a star at the top, yeah. Well, that's the one loss we had so far. We did get the top score, which is fine, but I don't know. Yesterday we had like 2 or 3 losses. No, we had 2 losses where I was within 10 points of the guy in front of me. So we lost 2 stars there. DD all the way today? Yeah, until we finish ranked, we'll be playing DD, and then we'll probably be done with it for a little while. SS Idaho? Nothing yet. We got the Boise. Haven't used the kid. I was thinking about that, but smoke sonar 5 kilometers versus 0 sonars. There's certain situations where the kid can't win the fight. And that's one of them. Like, if I'm in the kid and I go against the Z35 and he knows what he's doing, I basically have to bait the sonar, lose about half my health, sail away, and then re-engage him as quickly as possible once it runs out a couple minutes later, which is a huge disadvantage. Akatsuki, Fiji, New Orleans. What do we got? We got Atlanta, York, the Gatos on each team. It's kind of a wash. I'd probably take the King George over Leon in rank, but Leon, if he whacks those cruisers, that's all we need him to do. How many V-Bucks do I got? I don't know. We need about... we need about 30,000 more to get the ship. Okay. Watching from the Atlantic coast, doing your laundry. Good to be productive. Better torps for ranked. Yeah, that's the other. I mean, you guys see me launching the torps a lot. We're just trying to control areas with the torps, usually. I mean, we tried to zap the Akatsuki here, for instance. That was a directed torp strike last game. But usually we're going to be sending torpedoes into zones that we want to at least exert some control over. Do I still think it's worth 30,000? Hell no. It's a good ship, but like 5 years worth of grinding? No, nothing's worth that. I'm kind of just waiting to see if they put any more ships in there. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Oh god, here we go. He's actually going to play right on that island, so he might be able to blast his ass. Oh god. It's got that little smidge sticking out of there. What are you, flushing out of there? Holy god, what are you doing? I thought he was going to pin himself on the island, which would have been reasonable. Now we're in serious trouble. The Fiji can kill us in 2 seconds. Whoop. Alright, I think he did stop in the smoke. Wow. And he's got a flood that's stuck on him.
Feuer auf gegnerisches Kriegsschiff konzentrieren.
If that Fiji dies and the New Orleans, this game's pretty close to being over.
Achtung, melde
Just gotta play this
Zielposition.
carefully here. I want... Fiji with AP, we should be able to blast that, I would hope. Dude, we need help, guys! Can you get over here, please? York should be able to cover him. I mean, if the Fiji plays this right, and it looks like he's angled right at us, we will be fucked up really quickly. Another proxy mod. There he goes. Proxy mod on the Fiji, that's an interesting choice. Alright, no harm, no foul there. He had our back the whole time, we didn't need to worry. What are we doing back here? Low, high. We've got full health over here.
Alle Stationen, brauche Feuerunterstützung.
I don't think suicide rushing this King George is the play, because if that destroyer is ready to rock, they might actually kill me before we get a decent strike on them. Dude, kill this thing. Oh, shit. That's a problem. We lost the Nagato.
Feuer auf festgelegtes Ziel konzentrieren.
Fuck. Alright. Enough fucking around here. Let's go. Continue to be spotted. It's interesting. We need distance from this King George because we don't... He could be backing up right here. King George is a major problem for us. There he is.
Feuer auf festgelegtes Ziel konzentrieren.
I think the destroyer was probably up in this zone here, would be my guess. Probably pursuing this thing. As when we fired, we had the Nagato and the New Orleans blocked by the island, but we were getting spotted. Alright, so now we got 20,000 health. We can nuke the King George, flip A, and then hold off against the destroyer. If he's going to slow play this. Do we want to come right at him? I guess so. He's backing up here. It's possible we whiff this. We got to be careful with the aim, but again, we run into issues if the destroyer is really close to this thing. Nice play there. He was ready.
Gegnerisches Schlachtschiff zerstört.
Alright.
Alle Stationen, schützt das Ziel. Nebelwand gelegt.
Let's alert them to where this thing is. Akatsuki, we just gotta not hit by a torp. How close we to? We're 2 wins away, assuming we hold on to this one. Teams really hate water, it's all they shoot at. Yeah, I mean, aiming in this game is not easy, right? We know that, but we've seen some questionable shooting this season. Alright, once we get A, should be loss proof. Barring a disaster from the York.
Unser Sieg ist in Sicht.
Keep them appraised of the situation. We're no pressure to kill this thing right now. We're getting 12 points every 5 seconds. Using this early removes the offensive potential on the back end. You know, it'll run out sooner. He might survive, but protects us from the torps, which is what we're afraid of.
Torpedos auf Backbau.
I thought I could outdistance those. Don't want to be doing anything too crazy.
Feueralarm.
We got wrecked doing that yesterday. I don't want to repeat that mistake. Alright, that's a pretty good one. Had a guy in a battleship tell you he was hunting carriers. Oh no. Not what you want to hear. Leon got 0 points. What did he, rage quit or something? Only person trying to win, you're in the Belfast? Yeah, that's the problem. In rank, the destroyer has the most control, right? We can't win the game with a 15 minutes of completely wrong effort from the teammates, but our odds are enabled to control the game as a solo player the most. That's our best bet. And this destroyer kind of has the most, either this or the Z-39 with the 5-kilometer sonar. Paulo's a no for you? Paulo I've been having fun with. That's the destroyer player's destroyer, man. If you love Russian battleships like a madman, that should be your main goal. It's the one ship in the game designed to do it. Guns are too slow on the reload. Yeah, you could spec for the guns if you wanted to. Can we play Nagato? Not in rank, no. That would not be smooth. Terrible's a good option. It's not bad. It's just ranked. You're gonna. My approach to ranked is we're aggressive enough that we're gonna need the smoke at least once per game. Not the best DD player. Yeah. I don't know. It's the one question I got, or the one thing I'm thinking about with the Pablo is, do we put the proxy spotter mod on there instead of concealment? Concealment's bad to begin with, but it can get a little awkward when you're charging at the battleship and you're rolling smoke and he can see you for the final kilometer of the attack and you can't. What's the worst ship for tier 6 rank? Probably Nagato. It's in the conversation for sure. We're going to be riding the Z35 horse to the finish line at this point. Nagato, we'll play it. If you remind me after this ranked, we can play it in regular, but this has been challenging enough today. Let's just put it that, even though we're making good progress thus far. Yeah, we got Atlanta versus Algeria. We'll take that. Poltava versus Gniezno, Colorado. Maz and Z35. We got a slight edge on the Maz. Could be a tough battle. We'll see. Algeria's no slouch. How's Lev doing? Nah, he's still... That's the one ship I still own the record on. Florida worst? Yeah, Florida would probably be the worst. That one never even crosses my mind. IGN DD. Yeah, but the IGN DDs can kill the enemy DDs. You just have to change your approach. Go in, take a couple swipes at them with the guns, pop the smoke, disengage, let the situation reset, and rinse and repeat. I don't know, in these situations where you're guaranteed domination mode every single time, like, the smoke sonar is just that much better. More reliable, I'd say. Alright, so we got most of our team deploying. No, actually... Nope. I swear, you said you were ready. I'm not calling you a liar. But it doesn't look like you're ready to play. There he goes. 1 minute and 2 seconds in for him to pick up the controller. Why are you rushing these guys, man? Holy fuck, this is not going to go well.
Alle Stationen, Feuer auf das Ziel konzentrieren. Nebelwerfer gestartet.
I don't know how he's getting spotted, but... Ah, come on.
Nebelwand gelegt.
Whoops. Thank God I captured the cap. I thought I got off before I got it. That's too bad, man. We had 3 shots and we only hit him with like 2 shells. That sucks. This is not looking very profitable anyways, so. Looks like a complete ass kicking to me, in fact. Brilliant game. Is this possible to win is the real question. Doesn't look like it. So we just got to focus on getting a better score than these guys. Which I can't imagine will be difficult, but you never know. I'd say about a 95% chance loss, probably 98% chance loss. We got 2 broadside ships to the entire team and 1 doing God knows what. In his mind, he's coming up with something that seems like a reasonable idea. If we can get A, that would probably seal the deal for score. I mean, if they actually sink these cruisers, then we might have a chance to win still, but the odds of that happening are low. Alright, so we can block him by this island here. We might get a shot on the Poltava. If the destroyer spots us, we might not get any more progress. What this guy needs to do is just straight up rush this cap and he'll kill me with ease. Because we're smack dab in the middle of these guys with no wiggle room. Alright. No, their decision making's as suspect as that guy's. No smokes. We'll see how close he is here. He might be able to wreck us. Alright. That should seal the win, I would think. I can't imagine anyone on our team's got better score than 2 caps. If we can kill the destroyer, that would definitely seal the deal. I mean, technically, we could try and defend B. If we wanted to pretend this game's still winnable. We'll be the bait. Alright, got enough wiggle room there. We might be able to get on B and defend it and torp them. I mean, sadly, this game is winnable. Which is more of a testament to the idiocy of these two down here than anything Blue's done. Wow. These have been some interesting games today, let's just put it that way. Like, if you were writing a script for this game and you said this is what was actually happening, nobody would believe you. They'd be like, that's completely unrealistic. Oh, he's on A. Oh, that's the end of the win. Possibility. Let's see, what can we do?
Unser Team verlässt sich auf Sie.
He should turn right into me and kill me. That'd be the correct play for him to make. Yep.
Nebelwerfer gestartet.
I'm gonna have a hard time torping him. He's expecting the torps, which is correct.
Nebelwand gelegt.
Oh, speed boost, where are you when we need you? Yeah. I'd be shocked if we don't get the top score, but you never know.
Problem gelöst.
You never know these days.
Maschinenschaden. Feueralarm.
Destroyer's worth more XP, so I wanted to shoot him, but he didn't come around quick enough. Alright, no stars lost. That's all I got to say is... Come on. Gonna go watch your team beat Arsenal? Alright, man. Enjoy the game. Just forgot his cell phone back in the corner. Inexplicable. I mean, this guy in his mind, he's like, alright, I got this idea here. This is gonna be great. And... frankly, pulling a cruiser and a destroyer down there was profitable. I mean, that game isn't competitive if those guys are in relevant positions. You know, because the only reason we were even considering having a snowball's chance in hell of winning that game is because we had the two cabs for a good 3-4 minutes. That said, I would not recommend emulating that play if you're trying to win the game. I hit rank 4 with, well, I don't think there's leagues in this one. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we could be playing guys that are 0-20 in this ranked season. I think they're in the same matches as we are. It's pubs with smaller matches, yeah, more or less. The word ranked is the wrong description. I don't know if that's a mistranslation from Belarusian or what, but who knows? Telling me in the cruiser to spot your enemies. DD was behind the BBs. Yeah, he's following the helpful tips, loading screen tips that Wargaming's been nice enough to put into the game. Sail behind your bigger ships and launch torps at range for a surprise. I think it's the only gameplay-related strategy tip in the entire game, if I can remember. Recommendations for tier 7 ships. I mean, Loy Yang. It's unfortunate we're not going to have the top command or a good commander for it, but if we did, that would be easily a no-brainer. The higher up the tiers you get, the better the selection. I mean, the less definitive the pick, right? At tier 4, Kamikaze is basically the only ship I would ever play playing solo, because we can outspot the next closest destroyer by like half kilometer, full kilometer, whatever it is, alright? But once we start adding in multiple radars, different types of cruisers, different types of destroyers, you know, it becomes more difficult. I don't know, if I decide I'm in the mood for this sort of self-flagellation next season, maybe we'll do a rundown on the recommendations. Or maybe I'll just make a video doing recommendations, even if I don't wind up playing it, but yeah, it's the Pan-Asian destroyer commanders are going to come just like a few weeks late for that rank season, unfortunately. Achikov, I mean, yeah, you can make strong cases for a lot of the cruisers. Hey, Christopher, what's going on? I actually like the format too, 5v5. It's just the problem is these guys can negatively affect me beyond just losing a game. Like if I'm playing regular standard battles, right? Okay, we lose, I move on with my life. Maybe they'll piss me off, but probably not, just because I've had so many regular battles thrown for me by my teammates, it's just, you go dull after a while. Or numb, or whatever. But here, I can actually get drawn back, and I get stuck playing ranked even longer. Just because these guys are, you know, that Colorado didn't help anything. None of those guys in the last game did anything to win the game, obviously. The Atlanta tried to open water 5 ships. I mean, that's your game plan? You came up with that? Put Ochkov in the store. I don't think we're going to see that one again. A little too much zip on that one. Alright, we got Akatsuki, New Orleans. Akatsuki does have Twisted Track. I think DD is playing A, and then these guys are playing B. Let's see if we can... We'll do like the Sahara Desert thing on this thing, where we got a bunch of gazelles running around, and then if this guy gets separated by himself, this pack of wild hyenas should be able to take him out. Now we got a couple ships over here, okay. Oh, God. So the destroyer just went off there by himself. Interessante. In that case, he's the gazelle. If we can ever turn this friggin' tugboat around. Don't get off the cap. Oh boy. Easy there. Easy. Ah yes, gute Arbeit it is. If you guys kill this, the game's over. Let's see. Let's see if this destroyer is coming through this gap here. We might be in trouble because King George is close enough to blast us. This thing needs to be dead. Oh. There it is. The presence of this cruiser is really causing some serious problems. Looks like his torps are launched. Alright. Trying to hit those torps in the middle of the ship. I don't know where he is on his reload. Might be dead. Oh. Das ist eine Kuta. Alright, now we just gotta spot the New Orleans. And hope these guys shoot him. Okay. It's coming right for us. Yep, 7-5. You guys are right on the money. Alright, beautiful.
auf gegnerisches Kriegsschiff konzentrieren. Feuer auf festgelegtes Ziel konzentrieren.
I think we got one guy in our team that understands that killing this thing is how to win the game. Oh, maybe two guys. King George, I mean, it's got slight value because it's on A, which we want to convert. Scharnhorst is absolutely no effect on the game whatsoever. New Orleans is actively keeping me off of the cap, though. Once he's dead, then I can bum rush this guy. We got enough HP to suicide him if we want to. Come on. Trying to gun him down, we'd probably die, so I'm not going to get involved with that quite yet. I mean, one of them's shooting at him. That's the good news. If I had the smoke right now, I'd legit just pop it and kill that thing. Okay.
Alle Stationen, brauche Feuerunterstützung.
I think he keeps backing up. We should have him lined up, hopefully. I don't know. I put the second salvo with the intent of him slamming on the brakes and going forward, but nah, no, we're actually gonna miss him. Well, this is becoming harder. There we go. There we go. There we go. Finish that guy. Beautiful.
Gute Arbeit.
Alright, so now that he's seen Torps, he knows we're over here, he'll gun forward. Now we can get on A and seal the deal. Alright. We'll give him one of these.
Gutes Spiel allesamt.
Overall, pretty good. Just a little slow at shooting that cruiser was the only major problem. Control the game better in the Moss than the Weimar, yeah. Trust me, I mean, the Weimar is obviously a great ship. We know that. But it's just there's a lot of situations that are going to pop up in rank. Goofy-ass situations, you know. Like, think back to that second or third game where we had to basically carry the entire team on our backs. You can't do that in the cruiser in those situations.
Nebelwerfer gestartet.
So, yeah, if I'm playing solo, I'm always going to play Destroyer. If I'm playing with a team, then I don't know. Depends on exactly what tier we're at. I think the Destroyer Battleship combo is pretty solid for lower tiers. Higher tiers, you know, like I said, the variety and what's possible at that tier is great enough that you got options. Only options York, Maz, or Jervis. Yeah. Well, not having a camo is a problem, yeah. Alright. See how we're doing. Lost 2. I think we got the top star both times. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we got the cash to buy that tier 7 Implacable or whatever the hell his name is. Which we spent all the green XP that was meant for the Warhammer ships on the carrier. We might as well get it, right? Too many ships in rank without camo. Yeah. I mean, one of the perks that I got is we get like 100 CC camos per month, and I only put them on my legendaries, so end up melting a good chunk of them. But yeah, the camos, I would, you got to think about how you want to do it. But I basically put them on all my destroyers first, and then tier 7s, legendary tiers, give them max camos. Basically, all my destroyers tier 5 and up have max camos at this point, and then a lot of the cruisers. Done playing München in ranked, yeah. It's too hard, man. I mean, there's going to be situations where you can't use that cover, and then those battleships will just whack you. If you're playing with a destroyer division mate who's going to spot for you the whole game, then it's glorious. Yeah, it would be a great option. Ma's the best all-rounder. Yeah, if I was just playing tech tree destroyers, I'd probably run the Ma's in ranked. I'm just not a huge fan of the light caliber German guns. Like we've seen some shoddy performance on these guns. That's my main gripe. There's two gripes with the Z35: is the mobility when we need to like turn around quickly or start and stop quickly. It's a problem. And then when we've had situations where we need AP strikes into broadside cruisers and it just can't do it. So give us the CC camos. Yeah, I tried, buddy. I tried my best for you. It's kind of bogus because when they first introduced the concept to us, maybe it's because there were so many fewer community contributors back then, but they were like, yeah, eventually we'll probably let you guys give these away. Alright, hopefully we can get this done right here. Thoughts on the mines? I think it's good. Okay, Akatsuki and shores. We got to get the shores off. We'll be able to tell very early on if they're trying to win the game by how long the shores last. I got organized on King George. Oh yeah, Joey. Yeah, I don't want it to have everything. I'm just saying the negatives are the guns and the mobility. It's fair. I mean, we've been basically dominating the destroyer engagements. The only times I don't know if we've lost any destroyer fights straight up this entire season. I know we've got clipped by maybe 2 or 3 torps, which is always a problem, but at most we've maybe lost 1 or 2 destroyer v destroyer fights. Alright. Helena can be great. Gnei's now choosing to contest A, which we'll see how that works. We've been advocating for the strategy. That's the shot. Don't tell him to get back, man. Just let him do his thing. Come on, guys. He's pulling away. Adjust your aim. The advantage for the Akatsuki is he can speed boost into C, and then we could have torps waiting for us as we come around the bend. No hits. That's unfortunate. I ain't gonna set a smoke screen. I got news for you. Shoot the cruiser and I'll set a smoke screen for you. Alright, we'll see what happens.
Feuer auf das Ziel konzentrieren.
My God, guy, that's the first hit on him.
Feuer auf gegnerisches Kriegsschiff konzentrieren. Alle Stationen. Feuer auf das Ziel konzentrieren.
So Gdańsk's got 2 ships over there. These guys, if we hyena this guy, then the game should be pretty much over. They can't hit him. My God, it's the clumsiest just cruiser in the fucking game. How can he not hit this thing? We're in his radar range. I gotta pull off here. I want to flip C, but we can't do it with this shore is alive. Why are we shooting the Nagato, guys?
Alle Stationen. Feuer auf das Ziel konzentrieren.
At least the King George is shooting at him.
Feuer auf gegnerisches
This game would be over by now if this guy was dead. We'd already have killed the destroyer. And we'd have 2.5 caps. Good news is they got him on the run. So once again, we're kind of trading off the duration of the sonar. We want to kill this Akatsuki, but we also don't want to get torped ourselves. And we got guys that are spotted behind us that the guy's probably trying to torp. So that's the trade-off. Oh my God. Because those aren't for us, I don't think. Looks like he's right about here. Wow, that was a hell of a read. I wasn't even in the same zip code. Well, now we don't have our smoke sonar, which is a bit of a problem. Look at those shots coming in. All right.
Problem gelöst.
Jesus.
Torpedos auf Steuerbord.
Where? All right, he's out of radar range. All right, 3 caps. I mean, good luck.
Unser Sieg ist in Sicht.
If we lose this, I'm uninstalling, so. Shore's radar is only 9 kilometer? Okay. I should probably take the time to learn the Soviet radar ranges, because some of them are, you know, you get like 12 kilometers on some of them, and some of them not as bad. I'm just going to sit in between A, B, and C and make sure that nothing goes awry here. That was the play we've been talking about the whole tournament. And that's the first time we've actually seen it tried. One guy, go get this. He had a 2v1, so he shouldn't have had an easy time getting it, but he did. And then the bulk of the team come over here. Like, if I could coordinate the team on these 3 cap deployments every time, that's the play I would draw out. And I think that goes to show that that actually works. So if you are playing in the division, and you got one guy in the destroyer that wants to support the cap that's going to get the main support from the randoms, and then have your other guy attempt to get that weak side cap. Because if this game goes a full length, that's hundreds of points. Interesting. What is over here? Yeah, we have zero interest in these things down here. That is so disappointing. Even to play against them in ranked, it's just a goddamn shame. But we'll take the win. I'd rather be on the blue side in this case than the other side, but my God, if I was on the red team right now, I'd be like, we're done. Ranked is over. 3 guys 3 squares away from the closest cap? Are you kidding me? Never underestimate your team's ability to snatch defeat. No, that's why I'm saying we're just going to sit here and spot, basically, and make sure. Because this guy's going to have to convert all 3 caps, and he's got about 25 seconds to do it. So at this point, they've already lost. I don't care if anyone on my team or the opposing team knows it or not. The game's already over. Can't tell you how many times I've asked for help and died because people would rather damage. Yeah. No, it's... Like I say, I mean, that's their right if that's how they want to play the game, but... Shooting battleships in outer space does nothing for your win rate. Well, it does something to your win rate for sure, but... Not positive. Thank you, Joey. The Reds are usually my teammates. Yeah, me too. I guess they only had 2 ships that were over 3 squares away from the nearest cap, so it wasn't quite as bad as we thought, but it was still pretty bad. Alright. All the team got C, went to A. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's another good point. You're going to set up a lot of crossfires. And on this map, I'd say probably 80% of the time all 5 reds go to C and all 5 blues go to B, so then you are in a perfect position. But even, like, this guy had a 2v1 over here, and even if he just ties that up for a long time and then we're able to overwhelm the rest of that team, then, you know, it's still net positives. So, again, I'm not going to... I considered going to the weak side myself a few times, but I think that would have been an automatic loss, more or less. As the destroyer, I don't think so. So, good game with the guys now. Looks like he did a good job there. Alright, we got through it. That's the good news. Couple countdowns. We're about 85 likes away from that. Free doubloons in the South Island, yeah. There must have been something down there. Okay, well, that could have been worse. I mean, yesterday the teams were above average. Today they were probably slightly below average, but we had a couple games with decent teammates, so makes it easier. Let's just see where we're at with this thing. We do have enough money. 23 million. Oh my god. I thought it was 18 for some reason. Alright. Once again, we're broke. That's a pretty good look for that one. I think putting the French camo on the British destroyer, that's a good way to cause problems, right? You finished before the Weekend Warriors came online? Yeah, that's good strategy. I suppose I could put on the old Union Jack. Is that the French or the Brits? There, which one's which? Union Jack. We got paint up the wazoo. Let's do it. me just try this thing out once. I know nobody wants to watch carriers, but... let me just check it out once. Who's our guy? Boyd! Go Pumpkin. Pumpkin would be a good one for the carrier. Black Friday crate for 250 doubloons. Yeah. The thing, like with the crates, you just never know, right? Either it's going to be really dope or really bad. Although I think the consolation prizes in the Black Friday crates are probably pretty good. You know, I haven't taken a look at them. How do you view the ship and scroll through the camos? So there's like a preview. I think on this one you push in left joystick. It's either L2 or L3. But if you look at the options on the border of the screen, then it'll tell you. Morning, Doglix. How you doing?
Autopilot enabled.
There, I got Torp bombers, HE bombers. Kabashima. Awful camel for awful ship. I don't mind the Kansas.
Let's get to it.
Alright. We'll see if anyone's in the mood to shoot destroyers. Got the Grash B and the Exeter. Nice.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
Let's see if we can. There he is. Are they going to shoot him?
All stations requesting fire support.
They'll send torps at him, but not shoot him. No shots. Alright, so we know supporting that side is not worth our time. So let's try the other side. We've already gotten clues as to what we should be doing. And helping this side stay alive is not the correct play. So it's always appreciated when your team helps clarify what you should be doing. This guy will have a hell of a time. Place your bets. Does the Bismarck capture the base or does he die? Those are your options. Let's get the poll going. Alright, you guys can pick. Oh, they're shooting the destroyer that we're spotting. Interesting. We've chosen much more wisely now. Looks like we got one vote for capture. I don't know what you're thinking, but okay. There, beautiful.
Nice work.
Alright. Well, now he's grounding. He's determined that he's made a mistake and he's hitting the side of the island. We could theoretically try and spot that that destroyer form again, but there's nobody over there that can shoot, so seems like a pointless endeavor. We do want to maybe just position our ship to disengage. I don't want to take too long doing that. What's the opinion on melting camos? Yeah, permanent camo all the way. I would never... It takes a long time, takes a lot of camos, but... That's one of the disadvantages the guys that started playing the game earlier have, is we've wasted a lot of camos. Okay, well, looks like the die is pulling ahead, and seems like some of you guys know what you're talking about. Oh! Why is there a pull for a captured die? We had a Bismarck going up the gut. The options were, is he going to capture the base or is he going to die? And 52% of you know what you're talking about or aren't trolling. I'm assuming almost all of those votes for capture were just jokes. So I'm not going to get too angry at you. But if you actually thought that was the case, then that's what's going to happen 99% of the time, is the guy will just die. So don't make that play. It's really dumb. You're not Flambass, you never will be. And even when he does it, he's usually got double division, triple division. Only 25 votes. Come on, guys. Like the Aurora B. Yeah, we could check that one out. I don't know. I played one game in it, and I'm like, what's the difference between this and the Oleg? Tough to say. Now he's running into trouble too, the old Austin Powers. Just get out of this channel, guys. It's just not a smooth play for anyone.
Our team has taken the lead.
Send right force. We only got 2 torps. Oh god, this whole thing is hilarious. I'm wondering if we get 4 sets of launches. Because we've launched twice, we still got half of our planes available. That's kind of nasty. The Richie doesn't appear to have much AA.
Our team has taken the lead.
I don't know if he's just resigned to his fate or what's going on over here. Must be taking a dump. No AA. I don't know what's going on with him. I'm surprised. Well.
Autopilot enabled.
That was strange. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. Richie AA's crap. Okay. I mean, we weren't even taking any fires. I don't know if it got melted off by HE or maybe the Bismarck's secondaries took it all off or something. I don't know. Not the result I was expecting. disconnect. That's possible. Maybe it shuts off your secondaries if you die or if you leave the game. That would be my guess, because I can't imagine a tier 7 battleship has no AA on it. And I would find it hard to believe that in the short amount of time it took him to kick the shit out of that Bismarck that he lost all his AA guns. It must be a disconnect. He's heading right for us. Ah, the old suicide torp. Good to hear, Lou. What's up, Edward? That was an easy game. Luke Cook coming in hot with a 5 spot. Said thanks for the videos. You helped me 100%, bro. Thanks, man. No problem. It's a little selfish because, as you can tell if you watch me play at all, the game is way more fun for me when my teammates know what the fuck they're doing, so if I can help just a couple people out there get to that level, then, you know, helps me out too, but happy to help. Thank you for the support. Alright. Yeah. Glad we spent 500,000 green XP and we still got more money to spend on that thing. What else can we put on it? We could even green XP through that. Oh my god. Let's do it. No, we don't have to boost till I can actually afford the mods. I ain't gonna play 500 games in this to boost this, so I'll tell you that right now. Alright, what do you guys want to see? What do we have requests for? Thought someone was asking about something earlier. German and American seem better for carriers. Damage-wise, probably. But in the anti-destroyer role, I'd say the Germans are the weakest. And these might be the strongest. As you can actually... I mean, I can hit them with the HE bombs. I'm quasi-decent at aiming those, the normal HE bombs. But these ones just a little bit easier, I feel like. Been watching for about 18 months. Appreciate it. Oh, the Nagato. Yeah, the Nagato. I got a doozy of a Megami game that I recorded the audio for, Eliza, so stay tuned. We'll probably put that up tomorrow because I got to work tomorrow. But, I think the video name will be Cruiser as Art. So that gives you a little bit of a preview. Aurora, we can check it out. Amazon Prime rewards, they just come and go randomly. Not sure how I feel about the camp covering the deck. The Union Jack. Feel bad for Zarkun boosting the CVs before XP boost missions. Oh, are there XP boosted missions? Yeah, I did see that earlier this morning. I mean, I boosted them too. I basically unlocked the tier 7, then I'm like, wait a sec, I don't have the cash. Me and him both made the same play. You love the Megami? Yeah. I think one of my opening lines is it's a damn shame there's not more Megamis out there. It really, I mean... I hate to say it's my favorite ship because there's a lot of good ones, but I think it is my favorite. And it's just... I wish I could get my stats on that one. It's probably my best played ship, would be my guess. Especially if you could trim off the first 50 games or so. And I don't know how many games I played. Maybe not that many, but the first couple months that I had it when I was still learning. Not that I'm not still learning, but you know what I mean. So what's the problem with Nagato is your armor sucks. So you got to be pretty careful. Especially in games where we're going against tier 7s. These guys can all wreck us. Well, we got a lot of tier 6 battleships, so... that won't be as bad. You like Megami more than Suzuya? Yeah, they're both good. I mean, I don't know. Suzuya's a fun ship, too. So we're basically what we're trying to do is keep this island. We got one ship here that can shoot us, basically. I think we got the knockout fighter jet build on here, where we got the first round of Warhammer commanders. It's supposed to increase the damage while the fighter plane's active by quite a bit. The problem with that build is every time you attempt to use it, you miss all your shots, so... doesn't actually pan out very well. Okay, Yudachi. Three and a half, he should be low. But now we got issues. These guys can all shoot us now. We have to respond to Yudachi Torps, though. Are we already dead without knowing it? There's a good chance. Yudachi does have a Torp reload boost. I think. Or am I remembering that wrong? This is gonna suck. We're actually gonna probably have to beach, but I need this thing in between me and the Yudachi right here. Alright, he'll kill us, but we'll kill him. That's fine. No, we won't kill him. Fuck. Beautiful. He's shot, so we should have one more shot at him. Alright. Tempted to just blind fire there, but it's not a great shot. Single player story campaign mode. It could be interesting. Actually, I think we were getting spotted by this Benham. Now that I look on the map, this dude's probably back here somewhere. Not much we can do about that, though. Florida Division. Well, Fletcher, you should have no problem killing the Benham. Not much we can do to help you there, buddy. God damn it. Yeah, this build is worthless. Yeah, we'll see if we can take that Venom out. He's, of course, going to try and whack us with about 50 torps. But this game's already a loss, as you can probably tell, so... no harm, no foul.
Get back!
Get back! Look at these guys. Holy fuck. I'm really glad you wound up on our team. There they are. This ship, I mean, if you're trying to figure out how to play it, that first 3 or 4 minutes where we're using that island, pretty instructive, I'd say. At this point, we're just trying to get a shot or two off, since we've already lost. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, like that, you can't defend against these big shots. Let's see, we got 1 square, 2 squares, 3. They're 4 squares away from the center of C. So if you're trying to figure out, am I in a good position? That's all the clue you really need. Yeah, here's the build we're talking about. So we got this Arthas the Cold. You got the damage goes up 20% while the catapult fighter's up. But every time you launch that plane trying to get something done, the game just fucks with your shot. I've never had like a one-shot salvo. I've tried to play that build about 50 times. And I've never been, not once have I ever been like, wow, that was awesome. So let's just go ahead and take that off since I don't... Oh, fuck, we can't even change. On paper, it's an interesting build, but in practice, I mean, I don't... Maybe it's just because the only one you can really do it on is the Japanese. Well, that's not true. Love the Eagle camo. It's good camo. I'll give you that. Some cough syrup, yeah. Feeling better today than we did yesterday, but too situational, exactly. I mean, it's interesting. Right, it's just every single time you pull the trigger, it's like, oh, I missed everything. Okay, this is going to be difficult. Tier 6 game, but there's a 66% chance we got a destroyer in this column here, and since he's only got 2 battleships that he'll be looking to kill, he's probably going to come right for us. Not impossible, but makes it a little bit easier. Florida? Man, we just got through ranked. There's only so much abuse I can take. Here it is, Mel. Yeah, Sinop's strong. I don't know if we'll get a chance to see it in this game or not. We'll take a look. But Sinop and Vlad are both great. All you need to know is if you get shot like this, you're dead. If you get shot like this, you're fine.
Зададим им жару.
So you just got to keep the guys that can shoot you in front of you.
Fuck, everyone.
Обнаружены силы противника.
Attention. Reporting the target position.
You can look for a chance to get a full salvo in, but you got to be careful to do it. Because if you do get that back gun in, then you can take some damage.
Attention.
There, their carrier's over here. I'm guessing we don't have
Requesting fire on the designated target.
the best AA. So here we got a serious problem because we're going to get forced to go broadside by the
Position.
torpedo strike. This is a good play by the carriers, is to try and create crossfires for your teammates. I need to put fighters on this. Yeah, you can see right there. That's the key to the Russian line. That's all you need to know.
Пробоина. Набираем воду.
In that case, I think it's actually better to just take the torpedo strikes.
Неполадки устранены.
So you got fast cycling damage cons. They're limited, but very rarely are you going to use all of them.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Обнаружен линкор противника.
Thought he was backing up. Can't get a good read on him.
Корректировщик взлет произвел.
Come on. He is backing up. That's what we're talking about there. That's a well-angled battleship that can't protect himself. Basically ends up being the story of the Nagato's life.
Большая пробоина. Неполадки устранены.
Сфокусировать огонь на вражеском корабле.
Yeah. Not too shabby.
Меткое попадание.
Let's see if we can juke these suicide torps he's got coming our way. Alright. So now we're capturing their home base. That's a problem for him. Okay. Well, the carriers got bored with torping us. That's good. DeGrasse, yeah, DeGrasse is fun. I want Russia CNOP in the DeGrasse necessarily, but good ship.
Союзники, передаю Передаю координаты важной цели.
Air Furious killed our Gatey. I mean, having A and B here is why this is still a competitive match. You can't ever give up your home cap that you start with. Or you should try your darndest to prevent that from happening, because that's when you can really lose control of the game. As long as we stay somewhat competitive with the ships, we're down destroyers, so that's a problem, but as long as we stay competitive with the ship count, then we'll probably win. Alright, Nern Barago.
Корректировщик взлет произвел.
Bugsby coming in hot. Get some VIX 44. Thank you very much. That's a good idea. I will use the donation as recommended. Appreciate it, buddy. Alright. So now we have crossfires on a huge swatch of their team.
Корректировщик, возвращаюсь на корабль.
We'll push the Byron, and we'll get into C. Gneisenau, if he looked on the map, he'd be like, God damn, I got a broadside CNOP.
Вижу эсминец противника.
Which is the main reason you want to play battleships.
Большая пробоина. Быстро набираем воду. Сконцентрировать огонь на указанной цели. Неполадки устранены.
Here we go again.
Пожарная тревога.
I think Benham should be able to kill us at some point, but we'll see what we can do before then. That's what we're talking about. Angled like this guy can't damage our hull. What's the matter, cat? Got your gun?
Передаю координаты цели.
I think our secondaries would kill the Benson if we ever spotted them again.
Пожарная тревога.
Right? Can you prove me right or wrong?
Вражеский эсминец уничтожен.
Команда получила преимущество.
That's a pretty decent look at the scene. I'm not a huge damage game, but that's fine. Assuming they got enough health, we should be able to win that one. Yeah, I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Пять минут до конца боя.
All right. Looks like they're getting it done. All right. Put that one on the board. What else are we in the mood for? Do I have Riegerwald? I don't know what that is. Well, we knew we were going to lose that one. The Emily Bertone. You ready? Excuse me. Jesus. See how many ranked games you can carry in a cruiser? Well, we don't have the option to play ranked anymore. As a solo, I would never play anything but Destroyer. I just can't trust the people that we got on our team. Oh, the cruiser commander. Yeah, we should have him. Aurora B or no balls. Yeah, try and remind me of that one. We can check it out. Oh, he's already in some serious trouble. What do you need help with? You guys that were around when the game launched, I think it's either my Wyoming or Ishizuki video where the guys on the radio, it was just a bunch of chuckleheads and they had the option, it looked like a censored swear word back then, but it was like, stone the crows, stone the crows. And the first 5 minutes of every fucking match would be all these chuckleheads spamming the radio non-stop. You thought I got angry at my ranked teammates today. You should have seen it back then. Just the most annoying shit ever. Now, by now, the majority of the players know that the radio works, so they don't do that shit anymore, but it was kind of humorous. But it was so annoying that I personally was like leading the charge to get rid of that command, and they actually got rid of it. And as soon as they got rid of it, I wanted it back, because I would always just use that for when my teammates were making stupid plays. Now we gotta rely on, like, well done. Yeah, there's one video where it was literally the whole match. They were just fucking around on the radio. And we ended up with like 150,000 damage in a tier 3 battleship. I should check and see if that was the record. It was just the most asinine thing I've ever seen. Wow. That one hurt. Jesus Christ, man. Well, this is a hell of an Emily game. Hope you enjoyed the look at that one. NASA, not a big fan of the channel, apparently. Sarcasm's better than direct abuse, yeah. The problem is, once in a while, I actually will say good play, like, intentionally. or how it's intended to be said. So you never really know. There's too much ambiguity. See if we can at least cover our HP before we go down. Oh my god, he shot someone else. Hey, we got AA that works. Good to know. Oh, that Nassau cleaned up the A side. Unfortunately for him, he got off aid. That was the only thing preventing it from being a pretty strong play. See if we can blast this guy before we go down. White livid squid, yeah. Those were the glory days, I guess. Which, I mean, maybe it was funny for like the first couple times you'd hear that, but it went on for like 6 months, so the joke got old. Want to shut the fuck up on the command wheel? Yeah. If I designed the commands, that would be rated M for mature type of a game. Yeah, let's see if we can snag B here. I don't think so. I think the Nassau is countering that play. He's having a heck of a game over there. We just don't want those Fists of Fury to come by us. Do your fucking job. Yeah, that would be a productive one. I could see myself using that command quite a bit. Nassau going for a Kraken. Yeah, well, we covered our HP and damage. That's about as good as we could ask for, getting smoked that hard and right off the puck drop. Unfortunately, our Omaha that was asking for help repeatedly seems to have not gotten it. It's no longer active. If I could kill the Nassau, my desire for revenge would be satisfied, but I think he's going to kill us right here. Go ahead and launch the plane just because we're expecting to die right now. Wow. He missed. Stop buffing your Dewey. Salvage a bit of pride, yeah. I mean, there's gonna be games, no matter what, where you get wrecked early, and if you can make something out of those, then that's usually a pretty good result. You just have to make some adjustments. Come on. Oh my god. This guy's playing well, we'll give him that. Carrier's on A, that's a glorious play. You don't see that too often. See if we can outrun the attempt to come around the island here. We'll keep egging him on. I think it's still probably kills, but if we can take him down, we'll call that a moral victory. We'll see if we can get him. I think he's got a founder flag on. Let me look at this. Yeah, he's a Founders Edition. He's been playing since launch, so that was a well-played Nassau game. And he dodged the torps. Good job by this guy. Who is it? Ziumaya. It's about as well-played of a Nassau game as I've seen in a little while. I think he gets the Kraken if he sinks the carrier. Oh, damn it, he got him. Oh well, good try. I think if that NASA's not on that team, that's a different game. Decision making comes with experience, hardest part of the game. Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, we say it all the time, but you can't hop into this game and be good at it. It's just not possible. Alright, let's do one more, then I gotta get going. Let's close it out with our old favorite kid. Everyone makes mistakes, not the same as pure incompetence, yeah. I mean, I've never seen a perfect game played. If anyone ever has footage of it, let me know. Yeah, I got your pair of Kansases. Fletcher ZF6. ZF6 doesn't have sonar, if I remember. Benson, Akatsuki. Let's see what we can do here. Sheriff's of 10. With all the videos out there, no excuse not knowing the basics. Well, you got most of the people playing this game have never watched a single video on it.
Action stations.
I mean, I can remember a game on this map where a longtime viewer of mine was in a destroyer and he got behind him and was trying to torp battleships for the full game. I don't remember who it was, but just the mere fact of watching videos doesn't make you immune to goofy shit either. I guess this guy wants to trade places for no reason. So, well, they're abandoning C. Great job. What do they got? They got a York, so we do have to be careful of the York. Maybe we could go fight and see. We'll see. Probably not. Hope to see the game grow with more people. Yeah, hopefully.
All forces, capture that area. Achtung, meldet Zielposition.
We'll see.
Alle Stationen, brauche Feuerunterstützung.
Everyone's abandoning C. Nobody wants the points.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
So from you know, is this a good idea? Kind of a evaluation. Playing over here by ourselves is not a good idea. But it's all we really got to hope for. He already used his smoke to disengage, so we get that for free. Well, now we're still spotted, so we gotta use ours. Why are you not shooting? He's lining up torps.
Ship is on fire.
So since we know already launched torps, we just go the opposite direction and easily dodge.
Problem solved, sir. Roger. Smoke screen set.
We'll probably never even spot them, but they're going on that line over there. That's why you want to launch in between reloads, so people that are looking for it don't know for a fact that you launched them. Even though I would have turned away there either, you know, regardless. Had he been shooting on reload, we still...
Alle Stationen, Feuer auf das Ziel konzentrieren.
We wouldn't know for a fact.
I owe you one.
This might be a bad idea. I'm seeing if he's turning hard through this gap, but I don't think he actually can, so we're going to get spotted for no reason.
Many thanks.
Never mind. Well, if he's going that way, if he wants to do the ring around the rosy, we'll just push right back into C. Since we do have a strong overload on A, you can understand that, right? We got 2 ships over here versus 1, and then they got another guy in the back somewhere over here. So a third of their team's trying to deal with me. They're not getting the base. We should capture A. So even though the deployment's kind of dog shit, we still should win this at this point in time at least. But we're just kind of slowing them down over here. Whenever we're on the weak side, we want to slow them down. I can't really push into C though with the Leon coming over here.
Alle Stationen, Feuer auf das Ziel konzentrieren.
So I'm popping the engine boost. We're trying to get away from the Leon, because once this guy dies, we should drop spot, hopefully.
Critical engine damage.
Yep.
Enemy destroyer in the lead.
I had no idea where to aim for that thing, but we just threw him out there. Why not?
Problem solved, sir.
Could be a mile behind him. You out of here, Eliza? Alright, thanks for hanging. Put out more epicenter. I would assume so. Seems like they're kind of slowly introducing it. If he's going to spot, we're going to hold by the island. Shoot safely. I was just going to kind of kill myself and reset, but keep going. Come on. Not going to get the reset. Shit. Just at the last second. Holy.
The ship is on fire. Critical engine damage.
Alright.
Engine boost deactivated.
Our victory is in sight.
This guy will probably be dead soon. But they didn't get the cap. Would love to kill him. Ah! Alright. No problem. No harm, no foul there. Wizard level play on the flat. Yeah, probably wouldn't have been my approach, but that's alright. Wow. 30 seconds in, I thought we would be the one getting mercy killed or whatever you call it. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, so we went 3 and 2 on regular, and then we lost 2. What do we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 2 on ranked. Not too bad. Alright guys, well I gotta get rolling here for work, but like I say, I got a barn burner for you tomorrow. Hopefully you want to check that one out with the Mogami, and then I know I got some more footage saved up. We'll see what else comes next week. If you ever got ships you want to see covered on a video, like a more in-depth look, where you got time to actually think about things a little bit, you can always put them in the comments of the videos too. I'd try and keep an eye on those. Appreciate you guys hanging out though. We had Luke Cook coming in hot, Bugsby, and Carlos with donations. Got some new subscribers today. If you are new to the channel, consider subscribing. That'll help you keep up with it. Even if you're thinking to yourself, I'm not subscribed, but I'm still seeing the stuff. If you ever take like a week or two off of viewing the videos, then YouTube will basically stop showing them to you. So any channel that I'm interested in, even if I don't feel like I'm going to watch everything, I always subscribe just so I can always remember to find them later on. Just makes things easier. All right, guys. Hopefully you have a great rest of the day, and we'll see you soon. Peace.